The walls are closing in on Rachel Meghan Markle because I've been doing more and more digging in the alleged teen pregnancy, and the findings are shocking.
Trevor Engelson, her first husband, has finally broken years of silence, or at least sources are claiming that he might. And what's being suggested could be one of the most explosive revelations about Meghan Markle's past. People close to the story say Prince Harry is devastated by what could be emerging. Trevor Engelson, the Hollywood producer married to Meghan from 2011 to 2013, has reportedly been approached with information that might completely shake what the public thinks they know about the Duchess. Online speculation has gone viral suggesting that Meghan may have had a child before she met Trevor, a daughter kept hidden through NDAs and legal agreements. Here's the part that has royal watchers stunned. Trevor has been famously silent about Meghan for over a decade. In interviews with royal biographer Andrew Morton, he said, "I have zero to say about her. That's it. No stories, no leaks, no memoirs, nothing." He turned down media appearances, lucrative book deals worth millions.
Really, the money because she was with Trevor Engelson and her father gave her stuff, so she wasn't really like one of those, I think anyways, one of those really struggling actresses, or actors that you see them waitering tables and they don't have it. But she was living with Trevor Engelson, and her father was giving her money and
And every opportunity to talk publicly about their relationship, even when the pressure was intense. Think about that. A man refuses millions of dollars just to protect privacy. It makes you wonder, was it really just about the money? Especially since Meghan, while with Trevor, wasn't struggling financially. Her father supported her, even giving her a car. She wasn't a struggling actress waiting tables, barely making it in Hollywood. She had Trevor and her father backing her. Which makes this story even more puzzling. Now, rumors suggest Trevor may finally speak. Why? People claim he's being contacted by sources who say they have proof of Meghan's hidden past. And if he does speak, the world might finally hear about things that have been carefully concealed for years. So, what exactly is this story about a hidden daughter? Why would Trevor risk breaking his silence? And how is Harry reportedly reacting to rumors that Meghan's past may be far more complicated than anyone knew? The core of this speculation is Trevor's history with Meghan. They met in 2004 at a Hollywood bar. She was in her early 20s, just starting her acting career. They dated for 6 years, got engaged in 2010, and married in September 2011 in an extravagant 4-day beach wedding in Jamaica. This timeline is important. If Meghan had a child before Trevor, he would have entered her life shortly after, when she was about 23 or 24, navigating her early acting career. His silence over the years doesn't necessarily mean nothing existed, but it's remarkable how completely he's avoided the topic. Andrew Morton documented Trevor's stance perfectly. "I have zero to say about her.
Reality is far from that, as you can imagine. And Meghan really can't seem to understand that, with the likes of Spotify, Netflix and the rest now dumping her. Where do you go from here? What do you become after this? You get the picture. Now, this is the reason why many people understand the marriage, shall we say, has hit one of those rocky patches.
That's a man determined to keep his privacy, even in the face of enormous media pressure and potential financial gain. But some now think his silence may not have been entirely personal. NDAs and legal agreements from their divorce could have prevented him from speaking about certain things. Whether those restrictions have expired or if new developments are changing his calculations, speculation is that he might reconsider staying quiet. Now, let's talk about the hidden daughter rumors. Online forums and gossip sites have long claimed Meghan gave up a child for adoption in her early 20s, before her acting career took off and before she met Trevor. Allegedly, she placed the baby with adoptive parents under sealed records while she pursued acting and struggled financially. We can't verify these claims with public records, but the persistence of the rumors and the details shared by sources have made people take notice. And here's why Trevor is so central to the story. If Meghan had a child during that period, Trevor would have been in her life shortly after. Observers speculate he might have known about it, even supported her during that difficult time, but agreed to keep quiet to protect her privacy and career. The divorce, finalized in 2013, was sudden, leaving Trevor blindsided. Friends said he went from feeling cherished to feeling like he had been thrown aside. Meghan sent her diamond wedding and engagement rings back to him via registered mail, a move described as brutal and completely unexpected. The split happened just as her career was taking off with Suits, while Trevor remained in Los Angeles. Some suggest the breakup was more calculated than circumstantial, a strategic move as Meghan's opportunities rose. If Trevor had information that could damage her public image, cutting ties swiftly would make sense. Meghan now faces a different reality. Streaming services like Netflix and Spotify have pulled back from her projects. Public opinion is shifting, especially in America, where shows like Saturday Night Live have mocked her, and Harry sources say people who once protected her narrative now feel less obligated to do so as her victim story wears. Then Trevor's personal life also paints a different picture. He married nutritionist Tracy Kurland in 2019, daughter of a billionaire banker, and now has 3 children. He lives in a secure, wealthy environment, far removed from the struggles of his early life with Meghan. Financial security and a happy family life mean he no longer needs money or fame. If he's been approached with claims about Meghan's hidden past, he might feel freer to speak. He could be more willing to protect his own children's future than maintain silence for someone else's privacy. The stakes are high because if Meghan did have a child she gave up for adoption, revealing it now would shake her brand completely. Her post-royal image is built on honesty and transparency. Her Oprah interview, her Netflix documentary, her podcast, all centered on living authentically and speaking her truth. If a hidden daughter comes to light, it could destroy the credibility of that image. No amount of PR could fully recover from keeping such a major secret while publicly preaching radical honesty. Observers say Meghan's intense control over her narrative and aggressive defense of privacy makes sense if she's hiding something significant. People with nothing to hide don't work this hard to control information. Prince Harry's reaction is another crucial factor. If he didn't know about a hidden daughter before marrying Meghan, learning about it through media speculation could be devastating. Their relationship has been built publicly on honesty and openness. If that foundation is one-sided, sources suggest it could be very difficult to recover. Even if Harry knew about a hidden daughter, sudden public exposure would still create panic about what else might emerge from Meghan's past. Harry has already damaged his relationships with his own family to support Meghan's narrative. If her story starts unraveling, he could face the painful realization that he sacrificed everything for someone who may not have been fully honest with him. Meghan's transition from royal life to Hollywood has been rocky. Critics say she fumbled her post-royal career, moving from high-profile royal events to smaller projects and lifestyle branding, which has underperformed. Analysts suggest this fall from grace has added pressure and amplified speculation about her past. Legal implications make Trevor's potential testimony especially valuable. If a child was placed for adoption, sealed records, exist birth certificates, adoption papers, and legal agreements. Trevor's first-hand knowledge during or after that period would be crucial in verifying those claims, if records ever surfaced. The fact that Trevor has remained silent for over a decade, despite massive financial incentives, suggests something extraordinary, either a deep respect for privacy or legal agreements strong enough to overcome millions of dollars in potential earnings. Observers say the very idea of him breaking silence now could be connected to changing circumstances, like new legal developments or shifts in public opinion. Whether he actually speaks remains to be seen. But speculation alone has caused viral discussions online. Trevor knows Meghan from before fame, before royalty, and before her careful image management. He dated her for 6 years and married her for 2 during a time when she was still a struggling actress. Whatever he knows from that period about her choices, circumstances, Or even a hidden child could either protect her story or reveal contradictions. His silence has been absolute, turning down book deals and media opportunities for over a decade. That in itself is remarkable and points to either integrity or the weight of legal agreements. Sources say Meghan likes to be number one, controlling narratives and protecting her public image. But if Trevor has information about a hidden daughter, the narrative she's built could be at risk. Speculation suggests that the combination of legal freedom, new information, and changing public perception might make Trevor reconsider speaking out. Whether or not he does, the fact that so many people believe he has valuable knowledge shows how seriously his testimony could impact Meghan's reputation.